So maybe you have a full-blown private banking that you rolled out. But I'm going to tell you, even if you don't, hey, many smaller institutions say, oh, yeah, we don't do private banking. Sure you do. You just don't call it that. Because what we'll say then is, all right, do you have certain customers from a relationship standpoint, if they have this and that and the other thing, you might treat them a little better? You might give them a break here or there on price or rate or term. Oh, yeah, we have them. Well, what makes you different than the bank that is private banking? Nothing other than they've formalized it. Yours is informal, which likely means inconsistencies are potentially lurking in the background, whereas the formalized private banking group, the bank that has formalized private banking, likely has things more ironed out. Now, it doesn't mean they don't have fair lending risk, because here you can see on page 28, and this is a rather large bank, it's public information, they had some things ironed out, but it wasn't all working the way it was supposed to. And so here's an area where let's make sure we learn from the mistakes of others. There certainly is a risk that resides with private banking or relationship loan pricing. What do we need to make certain of? There's oversight. We can't just start it up and let it go. We got to make sure that we're observing it. So again, what are your gauges? And then what's your tune-up? Training. Not just one time, here's our product, here's how we did. No, ongoing training on how this is supposed to work. The eligibility needs to be clearly defined. How do we get in? What happens if somebody gets in? Do we kick them out if they don't meet the criteria anymore? What about the invite? Is everybody extending the same invite? Or do you have some loan officers that are better at others and saying, oh, you know what, looks like you might meet our private banking, let's get you in. Whereas others don't bring it up unless the customer pursues it because they don't know or haven't been trained or there's no oversight. So there's issues here that have to be dealt with if you have something like this going on within your organization, and most do.